and a very warm welcome to English Together. I'm Sarah, and I'm so happy you've joined us today for another step in your English learning journey.
And I'm Martin. Remember, this is a safe space to learn. Don't worry about making mistakes. That's how we all improve. Just relax, listen, and enjoy.
Absolutely, Martin. Today, we're diving into a topic that is exciting but can also be a little nerve-wracking for many of us, the language you need at the airport.
That's right. Whether you're going on a holiday or traveling for work, knowing what to say at the airport makes everything smoother and less stressful. In this episode, you'll learn the key phrases and questions you'll hear and need to use from the moment you arrive at the terminal until you board the plane.
So, let's get started on our journey. Segment 1. Arriving at the airport and check-in. Okay, so you've arrived at the airport with your suitcase. The first place you need to go is the check-in area. Now, Martin, how do you know where to go?
Good question, Sarah. You need to look for the departure boards. These are the big screens with all the flight information. You look for your flight number, like BA245 or DL118, or your destination, the city you are flying to.
Right. Once you find your flight on the board, it will tell you which check-in desk to go to. For example, it might say check-in at desk 22, so you go to desk 22. Now, at the desk, you will talk to the check-in agent. Let's listen to a typical conversation.
Good morning. Where are you flying to today?
Good morning. I'm flying to London.
May I see your passport, please?
Of course. Here you are.
Thank you. Do you have any bags to check in?
Yes, just this one suitcase.
Perfect. Would you like an aisle seat or a window seat?
A window seat, please.
Okay. Here is your boarding pass. Your flight is boarding at gate B15 at 10:30 a.m. Have a pleasant flight.
Thank you. So, let's break that down. The agent asked for my passport, which is the most important document. Then they asked if I had any bags to check in. This means bags that go in the airplane's cargo hold, not in the cabin with me.
And she asked about the seat preference, aisle seat or window seat. The aisle is the walkway between the seats. A window seat is next to the window.
Finally, she gave me my boarding pass. This is your ticket to get on the plane. It has your gate number, where you wait to board, and your boarding time.
Now, a small but important pronunciation tip here. Many learners mix up the words suit and suite. Listen carefully. Suit, like a business suit, has a clear S sound at the end. Suite, like a hotel suite, or in this case, a suitcase, has a soft S sound that almost sounds like a gentle T sound. It's suitcase. Let's practice. Suitcase.
Excellent tip, Martin. Now, sometimes things aren't so simple. What if your bag is too heavy? Airlines have weight limits. Let's hear another version.
I'm sorry, but your bag is overweight. The limit is 23 kilograms, and your bag is 28.
Oh, I see. What are my options?
You can pay an extra fee of $50, or you can take some items out and put them in your carry-on bag.
Okay, I'll take some things out. Thank you. Useful phrases there. What are my options is a very polite way and practical way to ask for solutions to a problem. Segment 2. Security check.
After you check in, the next step is security. This is where they check you and your carry-on luggage, the bag you take on the plane with you.
This can feel stressful, but if you know the phrases, it's easy. The security officer will give you instructions. Let's listen.
Next, please. Please place your laptop and any liquids in a separate bin. Also, take off your shoes and belt.
Sure, no problem.
Do you have any keys or coins in your pockets?
Yes, I think I have some coins.
Please put them in the bin as well. Now step through the scanner. Great, you're all set. Have a good flight.
So the key verbs here are place, take off, and step through. They are all instructions. You might also hear them say, please empty your pockets.
And a key grammar point here, the use of any in questions and negative statements. The officer said, "Do you have any keys or coins?" We use any when we are not sure if the thing exists. It's common for official questions. Another example, are there any restrictions on liquids?
Pronunciation tip. The words bin and bean sound very similar, but are very different. A bin is a container. A bean is something you eat. Bin has a short I sound, like in sit or win. Bean has a long E sound, like in see or me. Let's practice. Please put this in the bin. I like to eat green beans. Segment 3. At the gate and boarding.
Once you're through security, you can relax a little. You find your gate and wait for your flight to be called. You'll hear a lot of announcements over the loudspeaker or PA system.
Those announcements can be hard to understand because of the echo, but they often follow a pattern. They usually start with, "Attention passengers on flight blank to city blank."
Then they will give the instruction. The most exciting moment is when they start boarding. This means it's time to get on the plane. They often board by groups or rows. Let's imagine we're at the gate. Here's an example of what you might hear. Attention passengers on flight BA 245 to London. We are now inviting passengers in Group 1 and passengers requiring special assistance to begin boarding. Please have your boarding pass ready.
Did you hear that? We are now inviting passengers. That's a formal and polite way to say, please come now. They also say requiring special assistance. That means people who need extra help, like elderly passengers or families with young children.
And later, they might say, we are now boarding all rows from 20 to 40. Or if the flight is very full, they might make a request. We are looking for a volunteer to take a later flight. Please see the agent at the desk if you are interested.
And when you hand your boarding pass to the agent at the gate, they might just smile or they might say,
Welcome aboard. Down the jetway and to the left.
Thank you.
Welcome aboard is the standard welcome onto the plane. The jetway is the tunnel that connects the airport gate to the airplane door.
A quick grammar point here. We use the preposition on for flights. You say, I'm on flight BA 245, or I'm getting on the plane now. Okay, we've learned a lot of new vocabulary and phrases. Let's put it all together in a longer, more natural conversation. Imagine I've just met you, Martin, in the departure lounge after security. We start talking.
That's a great idea. Let's do it.
Hi there. Quite a busy airport today, isn't it?
It really is. I'm just glad I got through check-in without any problems. My bag was almost overweight.
Oh, mine too. I always worry about that. So where are you heading?
I'm flying to London, flight BA 245.
No way. Me too. What a coincidence. Have they started boarding yet?
Not yet. I just heard an announcement. They said there's a small delay. The new boarding time is 10:45.
Oh, thanks for telling me. I must have missed that. I was listening to my podcast. A delay is better than a cancellation.
Definitely. Well, I think I'll go and get a coffee before we board. Would you like one?
That's very kind, but I'm fine, thank you. I'll just wait here and watch your bags.
Okay, I'll be back soon.
A few minutes later, Martin returns. A boarding announcement is made.
Attention passengers on flight BA 245 to London. We are now ready for boarding. We will begin with our premier passengers and Group 1. Please form a line.
Okay, that's us soon. I'm in Group 3. What about you?
I'm in Group 2. I'll see you on the plane. It was nice talking to you.
You too. Safe travels.
Okay, time to get my boarding pass out.
So, in that conversation, we used so much of today's language naturally. Flying to, flight number, boarding, delay, boarding pass.
And we also use some great social English phrases for making casual conversation, like, quite a busy airport today, isn't it? And, no way, me too. What a coincidence.
Exactly. Learning English is not just about the official phrases, but also about the natural chat that happens along the way.
Well, we've reached the end of our journey through the airport. Today, we learned so many useful things, from check-in desks and boarding passes to security checks and gate announcements.
You are now much better prepared for your next trip. Remember the key words: passport, check-in, boarding pass, gate, security, carry-on. Practice the dialogues we did. It will really build your confidence.
It absolutely will. Now, we're very excited about our next episode. Martin, do you want to tell our listeners what's coming?
I'd love to. Now that you know how to get on the plane, our next episode will help you with what happens on the plane. We'll be learning all the language you need for the in-flight experience, talking to flight attendants, ordering food and drinks, and dealing with any small issues.
That's going to be a very helpful episode, so please make sure you don't miss it. You can subscribe to English Together on your YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok.
And if you're watching on YouTube, hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so you get notified every time we upload a new lesson. We'd also love to hear from you. What topics would you like us to cover? Tell us in the comments. Thank you so much for learning with us today. Remember,
We are learning English together. Goodbye.